My daughter sat beside me on the couch, hugging her little doll like it was her best friend in the whole world. Cartoon bright colors visible across the TV screen. But my attention wasn't really there. Every few minutes, I found myself reaching out, gently touching her hair, just to remind myself she was here and she was safe. Because sometimes, after fear has visited your house, peace can feel like a stranger. Yes, inside my heart, there was no peace. Guilt sat there like an unwanted visitor that refused to leave. How had I not seen it? How did I miss the signs? How did I ignore her voice every single time I stepped out of this house? Her words started replaying again.
Since yesterday, I tell you, I have been on the internet trying to understand how the upgraded Google AI Studio actually works. Because we Nigerians, especially those of us that are into African folktales, we need Google AI Studio to narrate our stories in our pattern, in our language. Okay? Now, just waking up yesterday and I discovered that it wasn't easy anymore. So I just had to find a way out. Okay? The thing is, what you're looking for is still there. Google AI Studio can still narrate your stories just like it used to in African language. All you need is a proper prompt. Now I'm going to take you through, because I've been making researches and I tell you I have gotten it. Yes, I've gotten it and I am ready to teach you. I am not a tutor on this space, but I feel like a lot of people might be struggling, to get this right, because this is really going to affect people. So I decided to take out time and teach people how to get it right. So we are heading over to ChatGPT, and then I'm going to paste a prompt. Yes, this prompt you can actually screenshot it, so I'm going to make it bold so that you can screenshot it if you want. Okay, yes, this is it. Now Chat is loading. It's loading, so just wait for a second. Yes, it has created. Now ChatGPT is going to, you can read through the prompts, you can read it through and see what I pasted. All the commands it gave, ChatGPT has written everything down, and now it's going to give me a proper prompt. Now look at the prompt here. Now the prompt, I'm going to copy it. You can see I've copied it, and I will go back to Google AI Studio. Okay, so here it is, Google AI Studio. You can see it's no longer the way it used to be. When you get to, in fact, you have to set it to be able to get here once you open once, because if you're opening it for the first time, you will not get here. So when you get to this aspect, you will see different levels. You see different voices, different things. So we are going to be choosing the everyday conversation. So you see how it is now. It's no longer the way it used to be. That used to be very simple, and we just, you see, if it's before, you just come here and choose single and choose voice and you're good to go. It's no longer like that. So we are going to be starting with the scene. We are going to remove whatever that is there, and then we'll go to this sample content. We'll remove whatever that is there. We'll also come to the story, the sample story. We'll remove whatever that is there. Now coming back to this sample context, that is where you're going to be. That's where the instructions are going to be. Whatever instruction you give it here is what your story is going to carry out. Now that instruction that GPT has given us, that we copied, all right, that is what we impute over there in that sample context. Now I'm going to be copying a little part of this story. Okay, now this upgraded AI Studio is not like the former one, the old one that you can just copy up to it, that it can generate. Like I used to generate up to 7-8 minutes long video, at once. But this one, you just have to cut it short. Just cut it short. All right. For this one, we are going to be cutting it short. You see how the one I collected, very short, very little one, and then go back to Google AI Studio, and then that story box will impute the very short video we have copied. The very short story we have copied. Tests. Let's just call it test because it could be anything. We have copied, impute it there, and then we go and select our voice. For the voices, I used to use Sulafat from the beginning because I used to love and I also used to use ladder. Okay, I don't know about the other ones, depends on what you have been using, but for me this two works perfectly for me. So I'm going to choose Sulafat for the speaker. Okay, and then we are going to run it. It's running. Another thing I discovered is this upgraded version is a little bit slow. It's slower than the old version. I guess I don't know, but it's slower though. So you're going to wait for a very short period of time. So let's wait. I'm going to cut this video and come back. So yes, it's almost there. So it's there now. Let's listen to what has been created.
My daughter sat beside me on the couch, hugging her little doll like it was her best friend in the whole world. Cartoon bright colors visible across the TV screen. But my attention wasn't really there. Every few minutes, I found myself reaching out, gently touching her hair, just to remind myself she was here and she was safe. Because sometimes, after fear has visited your house, peace can feel like a stranger. Yes, inside my heart, there was no peace. Guilt sat there like an unwanted visitor that refused to leave. How had I not seen it? How did I miss the signs? How did I ignore her voice every single time I stepped out of this house? Her words started replaying again.
So this is what we got, and I believe this is helpful. Actually, this is not my field, but I thought to myself that this will be useful to a lot of you out there, and that is why I'm putting it out. And I promise you that whenever I see anything that will be useful, even though this is not my field, I am going to bring it out for you. So do well to follow us. You can also check out our stories. We have amazing stories on this channel, and thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, follow our family, and help us grow. I help you, you help me. I think that is how love is being shared. Bye.